A very pleasant good morning to all of you. Respected director sir, principal, teachers and all my dear friends. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy Teachers' Day. Myself Anisha Rahman and I'm very thankful to all my teachers for giving me such a great opportunity to represent myself as a teacher in front of you all on this great day. So now I'm going to introduce the topic fraction. So let's start. So the other day, I ordered this big pizza with 6 mega slices, and just as I was about to start having it, my friend walked in. And as usual, when friends visit you, they happen to be hungry. So I offered her my pizza. Obviously, I can't give her the whole thing. I'm hungry as well. So what did I do? I gave her a part of it and kept a part of it to myself. I need to do this equally now. So I give her 3 slices and then I keep 3 slices to myself. And just as both of us were about to start having this yummy pizza, the doorbell rang again. And this time it's Jimmy. Jimmy is hungry too. Now my brain is racing. I need to share my pizza with Jimmy as well. So what do I need to do? I need to divide my pizza into 3 equal parts so that 6 slices getting divided into 3 equal parts, 2 for my friend, 2 for Jimmy and the remaining 2 for me. And without actually realizing that what we were doing here, the 3 of us were making the best use of fractions to ensure that no one's hungry and well, no one's angry. So if someone were to ask me that what do you think of a fraction as a teacher? What do you think of a fraction? So the simplest thing that I think that it is that, hey, a fraction is nothing but a number that's written like a division problem, right? And if I were to represent one of the simplest fraction that you would see around you, say would relate to half of something, right? Half. A very simple word which we keep using, I would show it like 1 by 2. And what this means is very simple. It's 1 out of 2 parts. Meaning that if I have a pizza here, I give 1/2 to you and keep 1/2 to myself. I basically have 1 out of 2 parts of pizza. And in the pizza scene, we just went over with Jimmy and my friend. We had 1 pizza, 6 slices and 3 people, which is why all of us got 2 slices each. As a fraction, what can I show that as? 2 by 6. And since 2 divides 6 3 times, I can simplify that fraction and make it 1 by 3. So fractions are the most important decision makers in our life. Say, to help you know how much of pizza you need to eat, how much of milk you don't want to drink, how much of playtime we have left before your homework time starts. All of this. And yes, to even tell the time, you should know that quarter past, half past, say 12 are fractions. In fact, all of time telling is a fraction of something by 60, right? With the exception of something when it's time on the hour, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. At that point, it becomes a whole number. Like 60 by 60 is gonna be 1. How can you show 30 minutes past 60? 30 by 60. 36 minutes past the hour is 36 by 60 or 3/5, right? So any value of anything that is not a whole number. What do I mean by a whole number? I mean something like 3, 5, 10. It's a fraction, which is pretty much a lot of number. Okay, and the amazing part here is that there are fractions like everywhere. If you don't believe me, try baking a cake without using fractions. When you put 2 eggs into a cake mix, you're actually using 2 out of 12 eggs, which is like 1/6 of a dozen. In fact, every ingredient in a cake recipe is a fraction of something, right? 3/4 cup of milk, half teaspoon of salt, half a cup of chocolate chips, all of this. Can you imagine the disaster of baking a cake, mixing an entire salt shaker, 10 liters of milk, throw in a couple of kilos of butter, maybe an entire bag of chocolate chips? will either not have the most yummy cake or you will have a cake the size of a refrigerator. Another example. What's the fun of shopping if you don't get what a sale is? Half off, stock clearance sale. You must have seen these signs outside stores, right? It's pretty obvious that you can get that 10,000 bucks TV for 5,000 bucks. But what really attracts people to the store is the word half off. It screams about a deal you're gonna receive, right? Now imagine if the stores use the sign 1 by 2. Not only such a sign significantly less catchy than half off, it probably looks like some kind of a numerical code, right, for a secret agent to decipher. So you can generally rely on coming into contact with fraction on one form or the other, mainly as I mentioned before, because part of a whole are gonna be far more common than complete collectives of any one thing. Thank you.